Kia ora and welcome to the Amotai video series on procurement and the tendering process. I'm Sina, I'm a chartered engineer and I'm a procurement specialist with over 18 years experience in the construction industry. In this video series you'll learn how to find tender opportunities, how to put together a compliant bid and best practices on how to give your tenders the best chance of being successful. So let's jump on the computer and get started with our first video, which focuses on using GETS. What is GETS? GETS stands for Government Electronic Tender Service. GETS is the government's website where most large government contracts are advertised. It's free to register as a supplier and it's free to use. Is it the only place to find opportunities? It's not the only place to find opportunities, but most councils and government departments do use it, so it's definitely one to keep an eye on. There are all kinds of contracts and projects on here. How to register as a supplier? Right, first up, you need to register your business as a supplier. You'll need a RealMe login for this. To get yourself a RealMe login, you'll need to go to www.realme.govt.nz. Just follow those simple instructions. Once you're verified with a RealMe login, you can start setting up your GETS account. So to start with, go to www.gets.govt.nz and tap Create New Account. To register as a supplier, you simply head down and follow the prompts through this process to enter your business details and register. Once you're registered, you can then head through to select your preferences and the kind of contracts and projects and clients that you're interested in tendering for. How to get updates on new opportunities? Well, once you've selected your categories, then when new opportunities are listed that match your profile, GETS will send you an email to let you know. But it's still also a good idea to log in and check regularly to see what opportunities are out there. Now we're going to talk about subscribing to tenders. When you find opportunities that look interesting, you need to subscribe to them and then download the tender files. For example, this one here. Click on it and more details will come up about the opportunity, where it is, who the client is, and who the contact details are. To download the documents, you click subscribe to this notice for full access. Once you've subscribed, these files will appear and you can download all the files to your computer so you can then see a bit more detail about what the organisation is looking for. These files will tell you what information you need to include in your bid, and they'll also include the instructions for where and when the bid needs to be submitted. Keeping an eye on questions and answers posted. It's really common for suppliers to ask questions from the agency, and the questions and answers will usually be published here on GETS. Anytime there are questions and answers published or any other updates to this listing, GETS will email you. But you can check on them anytime by clicking on subscribed tender notices, which are the ones that you've previously subscribed to. And it's really important to keep an eye on these, as there's often important information in the updates, such as the bid closing date or time changes. Uploading bids. Right, once you've put together a bid for an opportunity, often you'll need to submit your bid electronically here on the GETS website. So I'll be talking about how to put together a compliant bid in a later video, but for now the tender documents that you've downloaded will contain the instructions on whether you submit here on GETS or not. If you do submit here on GETS, the place to submit your bids is right here under the bid opportunity. Once you've prepared your bid, often in PDF or Word Excel file format, then you're ready for this bid. So you log in, you click on your subscribed tender notices and then find the opportunity that you're ready to submit your bid on. Scroll down the bottom to find tender a response. And this takes you to an upload page where you can upload your bid. So just check all your business details are correct and then you simply attach your bid files and commit. One thing to remember with this is always try and do this at least a couple of hours ahead of time, more if you can, just in case there are tech issues, which there often are. Whatever you do, don't leave this bit to the last minute.